Hi, everyone. This is Future Austin here. Now, you're going to watch my fan reaction. Don't worry. But in the fan reaction, I wasn't wearing the victory chain. However, I'm creating a little stipulation here. I realized I forgot it after I recorded, but I'm going to edit the video and I'm going to stick this in here and show everyone that, yes, I'm wearing the victory chain. Don't yell at me, please. Don't yell at me. Okay, enjoy the postgame fan reaction. I love all of you. Goodbye. Oilers fans, Edmonton comes out on top with a 3-2 overtime victory over the Montreal Canadiens. Newcomer MAXIMUS Jones with his first point of the season, his first point as an Oiler, assisting on Corey Perry's goal. And Evan Bouchard, who was an absolute nightmare earlier in the overtime, managed to redeem himself, score the overtime winner. Connor McDavid, 2 points. Leon Draisaitl, 2 points. Extends his goal-scoring lead in the NHL as well, scoring number 46. And boy, oh boy, we can sleep a little bit happier tonight here in oil country. And of course, the big trade that happened earlier today. I did make a YouTube short about it, but I will address that trade in this post-game fan reaction as well. Still don't know what the official return is, but wow, I am very happy with how the Oilers played. I thought 5-on-5, they were the better team. Yes, they had their moments, little shaky here and there, but overall, I thought the effort was there, and against a very good Montreal team, a fast Montreal team, a Montreal team that doesn't go anywhere. They're never out of games. They're always pressing, and Montreal plays good hockey, good neutral zone. They're mobile in the defensive zone. For the Oilers, this was good. Yes, would I like a win in regulation? Of course. The team still does not have a win in regulation since the end of January, whenever that Seattle game was, that 4-2 win against Seattle. But overall, the effort was there, the heart was there, and the Oilers newcomer MAXIMUS Jones gets an assist on Corey Perry's 14th of the season. Incredible. Corey Perry has 14 goals this year for Edmonton, playing like 9 minutes a night. That's unbelievable. And if you're a Habs fan, of course, what I always say is GG's to every opponent at the end of games. I kind of wish Edmonton would have played like this when I was in Montreal, but you know what? We'll take the wins when we can. All right, we're going to take a look at some of the advanced metrics. We'll take a look at natural stat trick. We'll take a look at money puck. We'll take a look at who led the team in ice time, expected goals for, all that good stuff. And then we'll kind of give my general analysis of the game. And then I will talk about the Jake Walman trade that should be coming down the pipeline either tonight or early tomorrow. And I did mention that this was the Oilers' first regulation win since that win against Seattle. That was a lie. They obviously beat Carolina last weekend 3-1 in regulation. So don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's go over some of the advanced metrics tonight. According to Natural Stat Trick at 5-on-5, the Oilers completely dominated in terms of shot attempts, shots on goal at 5-on-5, but the high danger chances were actually dead even, and expected goals were basically dead even as well. It was an evenly played game. The Oilers were trying to generate a lot from the point, a lot of shots from kind of the outside, and they were trying to get rebounds and, they're trying to get junk, right? And I don't mind that. However, I think a lot of the shot attempts were Darnell Nurse walking into the zone and shooting a puck off a stick that ended up going out of play. So for Darnell Nurse, just don't shoot the puck anymore, please, unless you want to wind up and take a good old clap bomb. And then if we take a look at the limited report here on Natural Stat Trick, the Oilers only had one shot on goal in overtime, and they ended up getting the win because of it. But we'll take a look at the Oilers on ice here. We'll take a look at the expected goals for. Leon Draisaitl led the way at 5-on-5, 88% expected goals for percentage. Brett Kulak had a much better game tonight than he did the other night, so that's really good to see. Vasily Podkolzin, another strong night in the analytics department. Evan Bouchard, same thing, 72%. And of course, way at the bottom, we have Ty Emberson. You just can't see his name. It's cut off by my camera there. Troy Stetcher, 25%. Corey Perry, I don't know. I didn't think he played that bad. Max Jones, he comes in with a 35.68 expected goals for percentage, but I'm going to trust my eye test over the analytics tonight because I am biased. I've loved Max Jones's game, and Max Jones tonight, first game as an Oiler, played 10-26. Connor Brown was the low Oiler tonight. Oh boy, Connor Brown, 1 goal in his last 31 games now and counting. Oh, maybe he might be counting down his days in an Oiler uniform heading into that trade deadline tomorrow. Say it ain't so. We need a hat trick from Connor Brown so I can buy his jersey. Haven't mentioned that in a long time because he just never puts the puck in the net anymore. Stuart Skinner had 0.33 goals saved above expected and a 9.29 save percentage. Great game from Stu. He made some big saves, especially in that overtime. He made a couple good saves against the Habs, and you absolutely love to see that. That's all real good news. A lot of positives here. If you look at the expected goals goals at 5-on-5, according to Money Puck. You have Draisaitl, Kulak, Arvidsson, Budkolzin, Bouchard, way ahead of the rest of the pack here. And can I just mention, before I start talking about the Jake Walman trade, that play that Ryan Nugent-Hopkins made, where he's falling down and he does the spinning backhand pass and finds Connor McDavid wide open on the back door, and all McDavid has to do is just shovel the puck into the wide open net, and he hits the post. Connor, why? Why can't you just put the puck into the empty net? That would have been legitimately the assist of the year and one of the greatest NHL assists I have ever seen in my entire life. Nugent-Hopkins was robbed. Justice for Nuge. I'm putting that hashtag out right now. Hashtag justice for Nuge. He deserved to get an assist on that unbelievable play in a game where I didn't think Nuge played that great throughout. However, that's a play where Connor McDavid, he's got to bear down. He's got to put that thing in the net, and very unfortunate for Nugent-Hopkins. I don't know what else to say, but we are going to talk about the trade that is supposedly done. They just have to kind of work the kinks out for Jake Walman. Now, Jake Walman is a left shot defenseman from the San Jose Sharks. He's about 6'1", 220 pounds, offensively minded, pretty good defensively. Someone that, plays good on defense on a San Jose Sharks team that gives up a lot of goals. We'll take a look at his card here by at NHL Sid. By the way, if you don't follow NHL Sid, real strong analytics guy in the community here through Oilers Nation. He writes for Oilers Nation as well. Please make sure you give him some love because his stuff is great. I absolutely love it. I am just going to make this a little bit more visible for everyone. And we'll open it up here. All right, so Jake Walman, his even strength offense and defense, very solid. Doesn't do super well on the power play, but San Jose's power play in general, not very good. Finishing's at 99%. Competition, he generally plays on that top line in San Jose, so he is going up against opponents' best players, and he's very good at moving the puck, good at defensive zone retrievals, but as Sid says, rush defending is a bit of a weakness, and that's kind of been the Oilers' Achilles heel a lot this season. Their rush defense hasn't been super great. However, if you also take a look at Jake Walman with Cody Ceci this season at 5-on-5, expected goals for 44.95%. But Jake Walman without Cody Ceci, 55.30%. So Jake Walman, obviously, whenever he's paired with Cody Ceci, bad things happen. It's like Darnell Nurse last year with Cody Ceci. And we've seen the improvement in Darnell Nurse's play this season, right? And we could see Darnell Nurse. We understand that he's a much better defender than what it looked like when him and Ceci were together. It's going to be the same thing with Jake Walman. He's going to come in. He'll likely play maybe third pair with Ty Emberson. I think that would be a pretty good pair. But you may also be able to put Jake Walman next to maybe an Evan Bouchard, have a full offensively minded pair. And then you can have Nurse with Kulak, and then you can have Ekholm with Emberson as the shutdown. I don't know what they're going to end up doing here, but Frank Saravelli, he ended up tweeting earlier before the game, the Oilers have some roster constraint issues. He said tonight's lineup was an adventure and rosters expand after midnight. So Edmonton is on their way to completing the trade to acquire Walman, but there may be some time before they can complete and announce it. And I guess we can quickly take a look here. Jake Walman. We'll go to HockeyDB. I'll let you guys just take a look at the box scores here. 6 goals, 26 assists, 32 points for Walman this season in 50 games, and a -1 rating. The San Jose Sharks are a -68 goal differential, and he's a -1 on that team. So he's going to step in. He can skate. He can move the puck. The Oilers need some kind of puck mover to just help out a little bit. No offense to Troy Stetcher. No offense to John Klingberg, but they're just kind of not, they don't get the job done when it comes to puck movement. I like Stetcher's energy. I like his effort. And John Klingberg, he just hasn't really worked out, in my opinion. And this is a good player to have because Ekholm, we don't know how long he's going to be out of the lineup. Can't foresee him being out too long. However, it's nice to have a little bit of extra depth here. Jake Walman is a legit top pairing D-man. He will play top 4 for the Edmonton Oilers. He's someone that if you need him to play 20 minutes in a night, he can do that for you. So great pickup for the Oilers. Great win tonight. Back in the win column. The Oilers have now won 2 of their last 3 games, and you love to see that. So that is it from me. We got lots of planned content for the trade deadline tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow morning, so keep an eye out for that. Hopefully the Oilers are not done dealing Wait, wheeling and dealing? I was going to say dealing and wheeling, but no, it's wheeling and dealing. Obviously, Bob Stauffer tonight, if you watch the game through the Sportsnet feed, he doesn't think a goaltender is likely. He does not get the impression that the team is looking at goaltending. So we're going to have to park our expectations when it comes to a goaltending upgrade. And of course, obviously, if Skinner plays like he did tonight, not a problem. It's just finding that consistency. So we'll see if they can find that. We'll see if as a group they can rally and finish the season strong, get themselves into a good spot in the playoffs, and get ready to fight for Lord Stanley. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this post-game fan reaction, make sure to hit that like button. And if you really liked it, make sure to subscribe to the channel as we near 5,000 subscribers. Keep an eye out tomorrow morning for a live stream. I'm thinking of going live at around 8 or 9 a.m. Mountain. Haven't quite decided yet. Could be earlier, could be a little bit later. We'll find out. And of course, if there's any other Oilers breaking news, any other trades that happen between now and the trade deadline, depending when you're watching this video, of course, I will have the updates out for you. Thank you all so much, Oil Country. Tell someone that you love them. And as always, fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. Let's go, Oilers. We'll see you soon.